industry. According to Forbes, the global entertainment market topped 100 billion in 2019. The box office made 42.2 billion globally, while home mobile entertainment amassed around 58.8 billion worldwide. We see article after article stating that the movie industry is breaking records every single year. But is that really the case? Are the movies really getting better and more accessible year by year? Or is it something else that nobody is talking about, lurking behind? Well, today we're gonna find out. But first, let's look at the bigger picture. The picture of money as an illusion. So you're in your 20s, working hard every single day, earning as much as you can so that you may live freely when you retire, right? Well, not so fast. Unlike your grandparents in their 20s that got their wages in money, which was back then based on gold, you are basically getting paid with dollars that are not based on anything except the government's promise. On August 15th, 1971, President Richard Nixon abandoned the gold standard, which meant that the US dollar was no longer based on gold. The result? Inflation skyrocketed. Just look at the graph of inflation for the past 50 years. Are you surprised? Well, you should be. Just in 2020, the US printed $3.38 trillion. This means that almost $1 in $5 that you hold in your wallet was created in 2020. I hope you're starting to see the bigger picture of this. So, is money an illusion? What's gonna happen when you grow old? Young people like you and me do not fully understand the level of inflation in our economy. We are wrongly believing that a dollar is worth the same as it was worth the year prior. So when you're getting a raise, are you really getting a raise? Employers are taking advantage of your wrong beliefs, modestly lifting wages in nominal terms without actually paying you more in real terms. As a result, many people who get pay raises believe that their wealth is increasing regardless of the actual rate of inflation. I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this. So if Avatar in total grossed $2.8 billion from its release in 2009, is it really the highest grossing movie of all time? Not so fast. Avatar is almost $500 million behind the real winner among the highest grossing movies of all time, if we adjust for inflation. But guess what? Our winner was filmed in 1939, and the title of the movie? Gone with the Wind, which you probably never heard of. This movie in total so far grossed $3.7 billion, adjusted for inflation. On the other hand, Avatar in total grossed $3.2 billion from its release in 2009 if we adjust for inflation. So where are we going with this? Will inflation keep rising year by year? Is the United States gonna print more money every year? Is there a solution for this problem? But first, let's ask ourselves, what makes something worth more? It is called supply and demand. The less of something there is, and the bigger the demand there is, the more it is worth. So let's look at gold. Gold is a very difficult commodity and material to find in its elemental form at 4 parts per billion concentration in the Earth's crust. Gold is so rare that it sometimes isn't even worth the cost to set up a mine if a vein is found. The latest figure for all the gold in the world is estimated to be around 171,300 tons, while on the other hand, there is more than 230 billion tons of iron, which we do use in large quantities. But in this case, the supply outweighs the demand. Thus, the value of iron is less than the value of gold. So in most cases, the supply and demand determine the value of an asset. If you keep making more of something, it is thus worth less. So printing more money isn't gonna help our economy. The federal budget deficit soared to a record 3.1 trillion in the 2020 fiscal year, which was 2 trillion more than what the White House forecasted in February. It was also 3 times as large as the 2019 deficit of 984 billion, mostly due to the pandemic. What is the prediction for 2022? Let's look at the print order, which ranges from 6.9 billion notes to 9.7 billion notes. So will the printing ever stop? It is highly unlikely that printing will ever stop without some major changes in our economy. So what are the possible solutions? Many people think that the next big revolution in our economy is going to be crypto. Whether you believe in crypto or not, you have to admit that it's a great concept and a great idea. Only time will tell if crypto is ever going to replace our current monetary system. So that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more content about business, economy, and successful people around the world.